she's all set. She's a baby Capwell. With a fortune in one hand and Gina Jeans in the other. Gina Jeans. Now there's a problem. What am I gonna do? If Rafe has really left Lisa, then I got no Gina Jeans couple. What will I do? I know what I'll do. I'll hire another model. I mean, there's models out there screaming for a job. There's no problem. I'll just hire somebody. No. I'll do a talent search. It'll be a great publicity stunt. That's a great idea. I better write that down so I don't forget it. Second thought. I'll remember it. It's too good of an idea to forget. No. I will make Ted and Lily the new Gina Jeans couple. Yes! Keep it in the family. Why not? Besides, I've seen Ted in a pair of jeans. He looks pretty good. Yeah. Go back to my original idea. What was my original idea? Rosa! Rosa, there's someone at the door. Rosa, let me get that for you. Boy. Okay. Better not be Rafe.
Oh. Hi, Gina.
Oh. Angela, if you're looking for Ted and Lily, I'm afraid they're upstairs all tucked in bed, dreaming of sugar plums in their noses or whatever.
I'm not looking for Ted. Why would I? I'm here to see Cece.
I'm sorry, but he's not home.
Evening, Mr. Capwell.
Good evening. I came to pick up Sophia.
Okay, let's see if she's ready.
Thank you.
Well, you certainly weren't fighting with your feelings when we were in the same bed last night, so why are you fighting with them now?
Because we were in a bed, off duty. This is a hospital where you just happen to be chief of surgery, not some linen closet Casanova.
Listen to me. Why didn't you say that something to me when I threw you in the closet the other day?
Because at the moment, I found it to be a novelty.
Oh. Oh. And now what?
And now...
What?
I feel like a tramp.
I just wanted a little kiss, that's all. What do you think your husband's doing with that girl he's seeing, Andy, huh?
If I do say so myself, this casserole turned out beautifully. It looks delicious.
I bet.
There. You know what I've been thinking?
No, what?
We should go on a vacation. Somewhere far away.
Like, Switzerland, maybe?
Not a bad idea.
Never been to Europe. I heard it's great.
Oh, it's magic. Start eating. Look at that glum look on your face, Reese. You really have to get away from Jody. I can appreciate that you wanted to be with her and the kids, but the holidays are over. It's a new year, a new chapter in your life. And frankly, if you're going to see her, it's not going to help our relationship at all.
Andy, I'm not sure I want a relationship with you.
Oh, good shot. That was a good catch. Wow. That was great. It's only 1 out of 100. That was pretty good. Here we go. Ready? Oh! See, I should have left you killing. Matt, this is autopsy report. I can't believe this. No strychnine, no poison, no drugs. What? No unidentified substance. He was clean. Look what it says right here. The medical examiner determined the subject died of an aneurysm to the brain. Andy claimed it was a heart attack. It wasn't. It was a stroke.
Oh, do you know where I might find him?
Cece went to the hospital. He's bringing Sophia home.
Home? Oh, as in her cottage.
No. Cece wants her to stay here until she's completely recovered.
I see.
Rosa, could you get me another drink, please? Oh, I'll stick to scotch. And bring one for Angela, too.
Thanks, that might help.
Make them doubles. So, what's your problem, lady?
Excuse me?
Well, why would a beautiful, successful woman like yourself, who could have any man on the planet, want someone like Cece Capwell?
Yeah, it's funny, Gina. That's exactly what I've been asking myself lately.
Really? Well, sit down.
What is it?
It's a blue sofa, can't you tell?
Sure, but what's the point?
Well, it's a long story. Take a load off.
What is this, Gina? You and I having a heart-to-heart?
Well, life has all kinds of interesting twists and turns, doesn't it? There was a time, I admit, that I wanted Cece to have his hooks into you. But that was because I was worried about you threatening Lily and Ted's marriage. Now that they've entered into matrimonial bliss together, well, I can't imagine why any woman in her right mind would want to be married to Cece Capwell.
So, what are we doing tonight? How about fix me a nice candlelight romantic dinner in front of a raging fire?
How about hot dogs in the cafeteria? I have to work late.
Yes?
Yes.
What are you doing? I'll get your release papers, Mrs. Mathis.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about your husband's death. You can be okay by yourself.
She's not going to be alone. She's going to stay at the Capwells till she gets better.
You have my condolences, too, Sophia. I don't really know what else to say.
Thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll have a lot to say until I found out how he really died. Sign right here, please.
Well, I'm very interested in seeing Ken's autopsy report. I've asked for a copy.
I'd like to see it as soon as you get it, Micah, please. And I want to thank you and your entire staff for helping me so much.
My thanks, too. Bye, Micah. Jody.
Take care.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
I've had the most wonderful talk with the patient in number 405.
You have? What, the ex-nun?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you convinced her to get back to the church.
Not really. She almost convinced me to leave.
Oh.
She did?
Yeah.
What are you doing out here? Why don't you get back in there?
Oh, you can punch him.
Hello, Lisa. Lisa. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. You're going to have to excuse me, too. I have a patient waiting.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Dr. DeAngelis, here's the autopsy report you wanted.
Thank you. Stroke. That's odd. Kind of asked me about a heart attack.
I don't get it. Why is it so significant that Mathis died of a stroke?
Remember yesterday when Andy was describing Ken's heart attack, how he grabbed his chest and his left arm?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's a nurse. How could she mistake a stroke for a heart attack?
I still don't get your point.
She lied. That's my point.
Wait, Connor, maybe she just made a mistake. I mean, why would she lie?
Maybe she had something to do with his death.
How? There were no drugs or poison in the system to cause it.
I don't know. There's got to be something undetectable. Do me a favor. Keep an eye on my dog on the road to the hospital. Talk to Dr. DeAngelis and see if there is some kind of drug that can disguise itself in your body that would cause the medical examiner to conclude that he died of a stroke.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
All right.
When you say you don't want a relationship, does that mean you don't love me?
I didn't say that.
Then you do love me.
I didn't say that either. It's just... I'm not sure, okay? This is just happening way too fast for me.
Did you feel this way last night?
Andy, I felt that way because I'm attracted to you and I want to be with you. It's just, when you say love, that's a whole new ball game.
All right, I'm not gonna push you, like I said. It's just, I'm smart enough to realize that if I come across too desperate, I'll push you away. But everything that's happened to Ken, I'm just feeling very vulnerable. Come on, we just have to get away. Just go away ourselves somewhere and be away from Jody.
Why do you keep bringing up Jody? It's not like I'm still seeing her.
All right. Forget about Jody. Let's go away ourselves. Okay? Skiing in Switzerland. What do you say?
I do like to ski. And I would like to check out that little spa.
Baden-Baden?
Baden-Baden? Isn't that in Germany?
So you got the autopsy report?
Oh, yes. And you're wrong. There was no poison.
No, I think I'm right. A nurse was present when Ken died. She described it as a heart attack, and she named all the symptoms.
And something suspicious about that. Because a heart attack and a stroke aren't remotely alike. So what are your conclusions on that?
That I think that nurse somehow poisoned him.
Really? Oh. I suppose a nurse would have access to the kind of knowledge that she would also have access to the drugs that could have poisoned him. The only thing is, it would have come out in the autopsy report and there was nothing there.
Okay, but isn't there some kind of drug that can disguise itself in his body and make it look like an aneurysm had occurred?
And I was thinking about that when you called me last night.
And?
There is. I read something in the Journal of Independent Medicine last month. It mentioned something. What was it called? Oh, here it is. It's called anilanthus.
See, I knew it.
But the theory's wrong. Because this drug is only being tested in Switzerland.
Baden-Baden is in Germany. I've been there. It sure sounds like a place in Switzerland or Austria, though. It's all Greek to me. But it was a lovely spa, anyway. And I'm sure once we go there, I'll remember. It's right outside of Zurich.
Zurich.
Yes, I know that's in Switzerland. That's where I flew in.
I think maybe we better get back to that casserole before it gets cold, huh? Would you mind getting me another beer? Would that be too much trouble?
Huh. Something's wrong?
It's no good.
The casserole?
No, Andy, us. It's just not gonna work.
You don't mean that.
Yeah, I'm afraid I do.
This isn't gonna happen to me again! It's not gonna happen again to me!
Take it easy.
No!
Just stop it! Look at me.
You know what? That's okay, then. That's okay. We're over, okay?
All right, just relax. Can we talk about this?
I'm getting a little buzz here.
Well, you've earned it. I think my drinking peaked during my Capwell years, too.
Two? I thought I was drinking because of you, not Cece.
See how sly he is? Rosa, we might need a little more.
Oh, thank you, Rosa. I need reinforcements. You want some?
Sure. Oh.
Okay. All right,
Here we go.
wait. Okay, I'm ready.
Huh? You gotta hand it to Cece. He's very smooth, you know? He gives you compliments, he says all the right things, and he lavishes expensive presents on you, and then he makes you feel like you're the most important woman in the world to him. But it's all a lie. You know why?
Why?
For me to rhyme.
Why is it a lie, Gina?
Because he will never love any woman as much as he does Sophia.
My, how amusing for you. Cece, there are 2 ex-wives and a future Mrs. Capwell-to-be. This place is really ripe for a roast.
These 2 are already roasted.
So Switzerland is the only place on record that this analanthin is being tested. Maybe she got a hold of it somehow.
No, that's highly unlikely. It's a dangerous drug, therefore highly controlled. She would have to go to Switzerland.
What exactly is analanthin?
It's a drug that controls tumors. You only have to use a minute amount. That's why the article stuck in my mind.
But what if it's an overdose?
Well, then you go the same way as Kim Mathis did. A slow, excruciatingly painful death.
You mean to tell me this woman is so cold-hearted that she sat there and watched him while he suffered?
If she poisoned him, yes. There's another thing about this drug, though. It's highly undetectable. To a coroner, it would appear as if there was a stroke, because it would cause an eventual aneurysm of the brain.
Why don't you just slow down and put that in simpler terms for me from beginning to end?
Right, okay. You inject a man with this drug. What he starts experiencing is like you have a poisonous experience from a drain cleaner. You'd have vomiting, convulsions, sweats, that kind of thing. And then eventually the aneurysm would take over and finish him off.
Injection, that's impossible. She was outside the cell the entire time. How else could she have gotten that drug into her? What?
This drug is also water-soluble. It can be taken orally, therefore if someone put it in a drink...
That's it. Ken was drinking tea. Doc, I owe you one.
Glad I could help.
Andy, all I'm saying is, I don't think a relationship is a good idea right now. A relationship is built on trust. That takes a lot of time.
I trust you completely. Why, don't you trust me?
It's a little more complicated than that.
Jody. Jody.
No, it's not Jody. It's you and me.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving.
No, no, please, Reese. Don't go. Don't go. Stay, please.
Just listen to me, all right? You're upset. I'm not doing any good here. I'm just gonna say goodnight.
No, please. It's Jody. It's always Jody.
Oh, Sophia, I'm so glad you're going to be with us.
Thank you, Rosa.
You just relax and let me take care of you. Oh, I'll nurse you back to health. Are you hungry?
I'm starved.
Good, because I made the best chicken soup. Come on, let's go into the kitchen. We have a lot to talk about.
Thank you for for suggesting that I come back here. At first I didn't want to do it, but I think you were right. It's a good idea that I'm around old friends. And I'll try to stay out of the way.
What? And what is this god-awful thing doing here?
It's a symbol of security for Lily.
Well, it's certainly holding you two up.
Would you mind if I had a moment alone with Cece?
You sure? Okay. I'll be in the other room if you want me.
No, I can't sit in this horror. I just cannot. Can we go in the living room, please?
No,
Do we have appointments for today? Arrangement?
well, not really. I mean, last night you mentioned that you might see me today, but I wasn't going to hold you to it. I knew you were preoccupied.
Angela, I'm sorry. I really am. I've been just so busy thinking about...
With Sophia, I know. In vino veritas.
What?
Cece, I think it's time I saved us both a lot of trouble. Our relationship didn't really get off to a textbook start. Although it's been very nice while it lasted, but I don't think this is gonna work between us.
You're being very noble. And I'm very sorry that my feelings for Sophia trickled out last night.
Oh, I barely noticed.
You are an absolutely wonderful woman, Angela Cassidy. And you deserve a man who will always be there for you, with no reservation. I really wanted to be that man.
I did too, Cece.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
No, I know. And I'm going to be just fine. This is really better for all of us.
No hard feelings?
No hard feelings. You know, your reputation has taken a lot of abuse over the past years. And from now on, if anyone asks me, I have a story to tell about one of the nicest, most loving men I've ever had the honor to touch my life.
Well, I owe it to you for bringing him out.
No, I'd like to think I did, but I think there's a lady in that kitchen who will never again allow you to forget who you really are. I better go.
Angela, friends?
Always.
Means a great deal to me.
Ah, well, I'm just being brave because as soon as I leave, I plan to start breaking down.
You'll get over it.
Ooh, I'm sure I will. Besides, I've never been big on tears. It wreaks havoc on the mascara.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Cece. Be happy.
What happened? Angie dump you?
Yes, Gina.
I knew I liked that girl. Yeah, she's got true grit. You know something?
What?
I don't feel that good.
Lisa, you told the most difficult truth you will ever have to face. And obviously, you're suffering the consequences of your actions. But now, it's time to look forward. You know, mistakes are just lessons of wisdom. I mean, you can't change the past, but the future is in your power.
I know that, but Rafe is gone and he's in my present.
But Rafe was never really there. Don't you see that, Lisa? It was your need that was so desperate. You wanted to hurt someone by what you did. But in the process, you hurt many people, including yourself. Now, that need is replaced by the need to simply be a decent and responsible human being.
Do you think I really have a chance?
I don't have a doubt in my mind. So you shouldn't either.
You know, I think the reason you came over here from Italy was because God knew that I needed help. Because I don't know where I'd be without you.
I like you so much, Lisa. And I want you to know that you always have a friend to talk to. Someone who cares about you. In fact, to help you get started on the right foot in your new life, why don't you let me take you to dinner tomorrow night?
Really?
Yeah, there's an Italian restaurant where the risotto is almost as good as my favorite place in Milan. And besides, we've got to stop meeting like this.
Well, yes, I would be more than happy to have dinner with you tomorrow night.
Okay.
Brother Giovanni, thank God for you.
What? Micah DeAngelis in a chapel? Wait a minute, this must go down as the miracle of Santa Barbara.
Well, maybe some of you is rubbing off.
What are you doing here?
Well, I knew you were in here working with Lisa. I just thought I'd sneak in and see how you worked. I was so impressed with your words that I had to sit down and thank God for gifting me with a son so sensitive and so loving and good. I mean that from the bottom of my cold, brittle heart.
Come on, you're not so bad.
You want another one of these? Yeah, that's a good thing. Here you go, catch it, catch it. Yeah.
Jared, where's that tea that Ken was drinking yesterday?
You just said it, he drank it.
No, I mean the tea bag, the cup, everything that was left in the cell.
I dumped it all out in the garbage.
No, Jerry, I need that. I need to find out what happened to Ken.
Hey, calm down, calm down. I got it all right here. I brought it up from the cell this morning, and I put it in this basket here.
Really?
It's all there.
Well, I'm going to see that you get your promotion. I want you to run this down to the lab and give me results in 10 minutes. You understand?
You got it, thanks.
Thanks.
Hey, you. What's happening? You miss me? What have you been doing? You been hanging out? Yeah, you're a good boy. What are you doing?
Hey.
Oh, it's okay. Hi. Yes.
What's up?
Hey. I thought you were having dinner with Andy.
Yeah, I was, but I had to get the hell out of there.
Why?
I saw a side of Andy tonight that I've never seen before, Connor. It was unbelievable. She went crazy on me. She totally flipped out. And it was so unlike her. She's so sweet, but right before that, I caught her in a lie. And now I can't stop thinking about what Ken Mathis said about her. And wondering, am I nuts?
Maybe not, maybe not. Now, what did she lie about?
I was at her place last night, and I found an airplane ticket. So, naturally, I asked her about it. She said she took a vacation to Switzerland to check out a little spa. I thought that was kind of strange, so I asked her about it again today. That little spa in Switzerland turned into a little spa in Germany. So I called her on it. She just totally blew it off. So I thought, you know, give her the benefit of the doubt. Anybody can make a simple mistake, right? Until she said she flew into Zurich. Connor, I double-checked that ticket. She flew into Geneva. So Andy went to Switzerland. Yeah, does that mean something?
We'll know as soon as we get the results of the tea bag.
What does that mean?
I'll explain it to you on the way out. We're going to pay a little visit to your girlfriend.
No! Let me out of here!
I should send you home. But I don't think you could find the front door.
I won't be bad anymore. I'll try harder, I promise.
I won't hold my breath, Gina.
If you think I'm all those things you say, good, loving, sensitive, generous, then I must have gotten that from you, right?
Right. Of course. You know, I'd like to agree with you, but if my memory serves me well, I think those traits really came from your mother. She was quite a lady. Much too good for me.
Well, apparently she didn't think so. Am I not the proof of that?
Yes, you are. Listen, what are you going to do later? Do you want to have dinner?
Yeah, sure.
I'll check with Jody because... Oh, wait a minute. She gave me a note, but I've got to read it. Decided against cafeteria hot dogs. Left early after all, making your dinner at home. Going to give this a real try. Jody, you know, I'm second thought.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. Yes. Go.
Like father, like son.
Go.
I sure as hell hope you're wrong about this.
Well, we'll know as soon as I get the lab results back on those tea bags.
But how could she have doctored him?
I don't know. She was alone making tea. She had time. But I'm not going to ask her about the tea bags. I don't have any proof. But I am going to ask her about Switzerland.
Okay.
Andy? Andy, come on. It's me, Reese. I just want to talk to you. Come on, Andy. Open up.
Got your key?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow.
She's gone.
Where do you think she went?
Oh, my God. Jody. Andy knows she's staying at Micah's. Come on.
I don't think you're gonna let this thing drive you crazy if you keep thinking about it. Let the police take care of everything, and they'll let you know what's gonna happen.
If Ken said he didn't try to kill me, I believe he didn't try to kill me. He's not capable of something like that.
Then who else could have done it?
The same person that killed his wives, his first two wives. That's the person that killed him.
He had a heart attack.
He never could have had a heart attack, Cece. He was in perfect shape. He exercised. He was careful about what he ate. He wasn't a candidate for a heart attack. Something else happened.
Okay. Yeah, what we do is let the autopsy tell us what happens, okay? Then we'll know for sure.
Thank you. Thank you for caring so much. You've been very generous and very sweet.
Don't you know that I've always cared about you? I may not have always showed it. I've always wanted what's best for you, always.
You know what?
What?
Ted was actually afraid that he was going to lose Lily because Rosa told me that just a little while ago in the kitchen.
Lose her how?
Well, Rafe came back and said, I want you back in my life.
Oh, I like that kid. He's got guts. So what happened?
Yeah, well, Lily said no. She said, find your own life. I'm happy.
Good for her.
Yeah, I just wish Kelly could find something like that.
perfect storybook ending. It's the way it's supposed to be.
What are you looking at?
The results of those tea bags are just coming in. Connor, it looks like you were right. The lab technician found that one of those bags was altered.
Altered?
Yeah, altered, as in opened and then restapled.
You know, when I accidentally, well, on purpose, knocked Andy's purse off my desk and spilled her things on the floor.
Yeah?
I was looking for a clue. I didn't find one. But you know, it was right there in front of my face. The stapler. It just didn't hit me.
Okay, here we go. The tea bag was laced with the drug. I can't pronounce it.
Is it analanthin?
Yeah.
Bingo. We got ourselves a killer.
Judy.
Andy, if you're looking for Reese.
No, I'm looking for you.
This is really a bad time. I'm very busy.
Yes, I can see that. What I see actually makes me very happy. Looks like you and Dr. DeAngelis have settled into a nice relationship. Which is really all I want. Come on, Jody. Don't you even have time for just a quick cup of tea?
Beginning next Monday, 2 great game shows are coming back to NBC. First, fill in the letters and guess the word, and you win big when you play Scrabble with Chuck Woolery. Then, Dick Clark brings you Scattergories. It's an all-new NBC game show hour of fun, beginning next Monday on NBC Daytime.